A warning, this next story talks about suicide. Friends and family are urging rugby authorities to take head injuries more seriously after the death of the former Maori All Black, Highlander and Tasman Mako, Shane Christie. Christie died yesterday by suspected suicide, aged 39. He said last year he wanted to donate his brain for the study of CTE, which has been linked to repeated head impacts. Adam Hollingworth reports.
Shane Christie was just under a month shy of his 40th birthday when he died on Wednesday. He'd campaigned for more support for people with CTE after the death of his mate Billy Guyton 2 years ago, aged 33. Although CTE can only be confirmed after death, Christie believed he was suffering from the same neurodegenerative brain condition that was diagnosed in the post-mortem of Guyton.
Pretty disappointing. I'm gutted for Billy's parents to hear this.
Christie was a known anti-vaxxer who held strong views on many issues. He railed against rugby authorities who he believed hadn't gone far enough to support players with CTE. In response to Christie's death, former Wales flanker Alex Popham accused World Rugby of having blood on its hands, posting on social media, "How many more of our rugby family have to lose their lives before World Rugby sit up and listen?"
Yeah, I don't know if that's really a fair comment. I mean, New Zealand rugby has definitely moved forward in this space in recent times, and more and more information is becoming available.
Tasman CEO Steve Mitchell paid tribute to Christie today, describing him as an ultimate warrior. But he concedes after the deaths of two Mako's players, more needs to be done to understand the effects of concussion.
I do know the effects of consecutive concussion, and it is a worrying trend. And I think, for the sport and for the welfare of our athletes, there probably needs to be more work done in this space.
Rugby Players Association CEO Rob Nichols said he was saddened to learn of Shane's passing and said he was a valued member of the group. Adding in a statement, "We accept there's an increased risk between playing rugby at a high level and developing neurodegenerative conditions. We have and will continue to share this latest research available with our players so they are empowered to make informed decisions about their careers." NZR acknowledged an association between repeated head impacts and CTE, but added this is a complex issue with evolving science, and NZR doesn't believe that a causal link between CTE and clinically diagnosed neurodegenerative diseases has been established. They said there needs to be far more rigorous research to determine this, and we are actively supporting this to happen. Former All Black halfback Steve Devine is one of several former players who've spoken out of their struggles from concussion.
Started suffering migraines, sort of 3 to 4 a week. So that sort of slowed me down and ended my rugby career, and then I had a couple of years of being pretty unwell.
World Cup winning All Black prop Carl Heyman and his family have spoken about his early onset dementia diagnosis. Dual rugby and league international Shontaine Hape suffered his earliest concussion aged 9.
The specialists in that have told me that in 5-10 years' time is probably when it creeps up with you, and I haven't got that far yet, but for now I'm just going to live each day as it comes in today, and we'll just take it from there. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will be fine.
In fact, 1,100 former players, including Nemia Tialata and Heyman, have joined a lawsuit launched 4 years ago against sports governing bodies, claiming they suffered brain injuries during their careers. The Rugby Union has launched a high-profile head injury awareness campaign with multiple posts on its website.
Hey rugby whanau, let's make concussion impossible to ignore.
We all have a role to play.
To sing out if we suspect a
concussion. It can get in the way of everyday life.
Concussion. And may lead to long-term impacts later in life.
But for many players, too much damage has already been done.